My name is Donna and welcome back to my YouTube channel, No Mirror Needed, where I make personal self-growth and development videos just for you. So I actually took 2 weeks off, if you haven't noticed, because I was just preparing for tax season. I had a bunch of documents I needed to get together for preparation. It is that time of the year. Also, it was the Easter holiday, so I was just spending time with friends and family. And I also just needed a well-deserved couple of weeks off just to regroup. I was feeling a little bit burnt out with work and filming and everything, and I just needed to get like my house spring cleaned. I also am changing out my winter and spring clothes. We all know how fun that is. So I just have like seriously a mess around me, but I wanted to get back in the swing of things because I have not missed uploading a video for you guys since January. I've been on a filming streak. Let's just jump right into the video. So today I'm going to be sharing with you my tips on how I simplified my life. And with everything going on, it is very important that we just slow down and simplify our lives the best as possible. So I'm going to share with you some tips on what worked for me to help me simplify my life. So I live in New York, I live in Queens, and if you're anything like me and you live in a small apartment or a small space, you can sometimes feel like the walls are closing in on you, making things super claustrophobic, and I know that that is how it is for me. If my life is not organized, simplified, I just feel like totally stressed out and I just can't get myself like on track because I just feel just too stressed out with just the way everything looks and feels. So I'm going to be sharing with you some tips on how you can simplify that. And by simplifying your life, it kind of feels like the whole world has gotten a little bit bigger for you. It makes you less stressed, more organized, and just feels like a weight is lifted off your shoulders, as well as making you feel like you're in total control of your life, which is very, very important. For me, the spring and summer seasons are just, they're my favorite time of the year. I love fall as well, but I love spring and summer. My birthday is in July, so I am a summer baby, but I just love the way spring and summer makes me feel. I feel like I'm just rejuvenated, fresh. I come out of hibernation from the winter, and I just feel like I have a new outlook on life, and you can reinvent yourself in the spring and summertime. It is when we are watching what we eat, we're staying healthy, we're also paying attention to our appearance more. We usually get a new hairstyle in the spring, and we just jazz ourselves up a little bit more so we can feel fresh and rejuvenated, and so I love the spring and summer season. So the first thing I suggest is meal prepping. And meal prepping is great in the spring and summer seasons because it really helps us be more health conscious and watch what we're eating. I work in another location, so I'm always bringing my lunch and my breakfast with me to my job, and it just is a great way to manage my budget. I'm gonna be doing a whole video on budgeting on a budget for new beginners. If you're new to budgeting, you're going to want to hit that notification bell and get an alert when that video comes out, because I'm going to be diving into the benefits of budgeting and tips that I've done over the years that really helped me manage and focus my budget. So it is a great tool if you're meal prepping because you won't overspend on your groceries. I have like a chalkboard menu that's in my kitchen, and I plan out every single one of my meals for the week. Some weeks are busier than other weeks, so I always check my schedule. I see what I have going on that week, and I just meal prep accordingly to my schedule, which is a great way to penny pinch. It's a great way to take control over your finances, as well as it relieves stress and makes your life so much simpler when you're planning your meals ahead of time. So my next suggestion is spring cleaning and decluttering, and that's exactly what I'm doing right now. Last week I did a huge spring cleaning. I hit places in my house I normally don't get to, like behind my couch, behind my TV. I did blinds, curtains, under the sink. I even organized my closets, and I did a whole video on how to declutter my closets and make your wardrobe a lot more minimalistic, which is going to help you simplify your life. Get rid of those pieces that you do not love anymore and that you don't see yourself wearing, and just scale down your wardrobe. It will give you more room, you'll feel more refreshed, and you'll also declutter and make your life just a little bit simpler. So I suggest doing something like that, especially now is the perfect time. Have a yard sale if you can. If you can't have it where you live, maybe going to a friend or relative's house and having a yard sale outside. It's a great way to social distance. You'll make a little bit extra cash that you can spend, and it's just a great way to simplify your life. Just Get to those places in your home that normally you don't get to see or touch. You will feel so rejuvenated and fresh. And I don't know about you, but I actually love to clean. It's so therapeutic to me. I just put on my music and I basically cut out the entire world and I just focus on cleaning. I'm in my thoughts. I don't have to worry about anything. And then when I'm completely done, I can just sit back and look at just my beautiful clean home. And it just makes me feel so less stressed. And it definitely simplifies your life because you are so organized. So another place in your home that I want you to pay specific attention to is your office or your office space. Like for me, I don't have an office. I share an office space with my living room. It's like in the corner. And for me, that area of my house can get super, super messy. Sometimes I have just a bunch of documents, paperwork, bills. If mail comes in, I'm literally just flinging it onto the desk. There's product on there. It's never organized. So I always feel like there's so much stress going on because I can't get a hold of my office space. Obviously, it's not big enough for what I need it for. So keeping it super organized and decluttered is really going to help you simplify your life. Go through those lingering documents, file them away, get a filing system that works for yourself, get something where you can, you know, make specific subjects, put them away in your drawers, go through the bills that you've been putting off and that you don't want to pay. That makes you feel totally stressed out when you have stuff that's not being paid. Go through them, and it really helps you simplify things when you have control and you have things in a specific order. So go through those documents, shred them, throw out things that you don't need in your office, and keep that space as organized as possible. You are gonna feel so much better when you have a grasp on what's going on in your office. So the next thing that I absolutely use to help simplify my life, I've been using it for years, is my planner or my organizer. This planner that I use is from Freedom Mastery. I've been using this now for about 3 months now. I did a whole video about this planner. It's a law of attraction planner. This is literally like my Bible. Keep this everywhere I go. Every time I go out, I take it with me. If I need something that I need to jot down or write in my planner, I write it down. I write notes, I write ideas in here. I have my budget in here. Literally, I live off this planner. And if you are not using some sort of device to plan out your life, I'm telling you, if you start, it will definitely help simplify your life. It doesn't need to be a hardcover planner. You can do something in your phone, something on Google Drive, something in your phone. There are tons of planners in your phone that you can use. So start somewhere, because I am telling you that when you start putting things down, you're holding yourself accountable. You're also helping yourself with time management. I've done videos on both this planner and time management as well. I will leave links down below for those videos, as well as a link to this planner. Definitely get your hands on something to start organizing your life. It will really simplify things. It will hold you accountable. You'll be more productive. You'll feel like a weight has been lifted off your shoulders. You'll feel less stressed, and you will take control of your life. You will be in control instead of your life being in control of you. So it will definitely help you simplify things if you start using a planner. You can pick up a planner anywhere. I used to use the Erin Condren planner. It was like totally into the stickers and all that stuff. And I still am a little. There's like some decorations in here that I just love to do. It's just fun. But you can pick up a planner from Walmart, from the dollar store, from literally anywhere, from Target. Just get something or use your phone. I'm telling you, it will help you a ton. So now my next piece of advice kind of like heads back to the office space as well as back to budgeting. And that is making sure your finances are in order. This, I'm telling you, will simplify your life. So if you're just kind of like free falling through things and you're living paycheck to paycheck, you're not sure like how you're going to pay for your next bill, or how you're going to buy that next dress, or just basically where you are financially in your life, you are going to want to start getting your finances in order. So in my video that I told you that I'm going to be filming very soon, I am going to teach you all about the benefits of budgeting, how it will help you take control over your finances and stop living paycheck to paycheck. So this is very important right now, because I feel like all of us are on some sort of a budget. There's tons of things that we want to do in our life, in our home, entertainment wise, maybe just redoing our apartment, just anything. We obviously want to live a lifestyle that we want to live. I know I do. I am focused on having as much financial freedom as I possibly literally can. It's something that all I do is manifest it and think about it and think about it and think about it. How am I going to get the life that I want to live? So starting with getting control of your finances, making sure you are on top of your credit score, which is something I'm also going to be talking about, and setting yourself up for the future as far as like a 401k or any type of retirement funds, which I'm also going to be talking about in that video, you are going to want to start. I think it's very important that we understand where we are financially so we can then prepare ourselves for the future, and we can also just get the things that we want to have in our life. Now, one of my very long-term pieces of advice for someone who is maybe in a relationship or who is married is making sure you understand what your significant other is doing with your money and your finances. Don't just be a backseater where you kind of like think that the other person is taking care of everything. This will really not simplify your life in the long run. You are not going to be in the loop of things, and this is also your money, it's your finances, and it's just for your peace of mind. Know exactly what's going on. And for me in my relationship, that doesn't really factor in because we have our finances kind of like separated, but we also have things together. So make sure you know exactly what's going in and what's going out. Understand how your bills are being paid. Don't just rely on the other person, because that will maybe bite you in the ass in the future, because you could possibly think that the other person is doing what they're supposed to be doing, even if they're your husband or a long-term significant other. Sometimes they know that you're not paying attention and they try to get away with just a little bit of murder. So make sure you are in control and you know what you are doing in your finances. I would make sure that you are in the loop with everything that's going on with your financial situation. Another way to really simplify your life is to pay serious, close attention to your self-care. And I know that this can get away from us as well if you have kids or you have a household that you're trying to maintain, and we usually put our needs last. We usually never worry about how we're feeling, what's going on in our lives, and we kind of we put everything to the side when it comes to us, and we pay attention to other people first. But making sure that your needs are taken care of and really paying attention to your self-care, your diet, your exercise, your health is going in the long run simplify things so much more. Like I mentioned, for me, spring and summer is really the catalyst to put me on a healthy track. So like I've said in the past, I've tracked my Weight Watchers points, which I kind of like done away with a little bit, because now I'm so familiar with Weight Watchers. I know exactly what I can eat, what my points are going to be, and how I can manage my diet and know exactly what my calorie intake is going to be. But right now I've been on like a protein meal replacement diet. I do that Monday through Friday for lunch and breakfast, and then for dinner I have a nice healthy meal, and I do already see a lot of signs of changes. I do see that I am getting a little bit slimmer, and I've been losing some weight. So I kind of like the way that it's been going. And if you want me to give the ingredients to you, I think I'm going to post it on Instagram, maybe like what I put in my protein shakes, because it's like a combination of a bunch of things. I just don't buy one specific product and then like a Slim Fast or like a Premier Protein. I kind of like make it myself, and it tastes delicious. So if you're interested, leave me a comment below. I think I may post the recipe on Instagram if you're interested, but that's kind of like what I've been doing right now. I just want to feel really good about myself in the spring and summer. I have tons and tons of clothes. I tell you guys all the time, I have more clothes than I can even like handle. Sometimes I forget what I have, and then I go out and I buy more clothes because I just don't like the way that some of my clothes look on me. But they're my clothes, and I need to not fix the wardrobe. I need to fix myself. I need to get myself in a comfortable weight and a comfortable look and take care of myself so that the clothes fit better on me. It's not the clothes that's the problem, it's me that's the problem. Creating a healthy lifestyle routine, a morning and evening ritual that really helps you take care of yourself is going to really bring a lot of benefits, as well as it's going to really help simplify your life more instead of just going through things and just winging it. I know when I have a routine, and I do have a routine. I mean, I have a morning, I have an evening routine, I have a daily routine that I like to follow. It really makes me feel so super good about myself. And most importantly, my biggest piece of advice is to ditch things in your life that just are bringing you down. Just like you are doing things that make you happy, you want to ditch those toxic relationships, ditch those toxic people, ditch that toxic job, anything that's in your life, even toxic habits, get rid of them, because this is making your life so much more harder and more difficult. By now, I've talked about this in the past, by now you have cut those toxic people out of your life that do not do justice for your lifestyle. Be with people that are like-minded and who have your best interest in mind. When you are focused on toxic habits, being just engulfed in a toxic job and not getting what you want out of life, it really makes things so much more difficult for you. It brings you down, and it is not a way to simplify things in your life. So if you can, cut those things out of your life immediately. Make it your priority. Before you do any of these other tips that I've just shared with you, get rid of those things, scenarios, and situations in your life that are not helping you and making your life so much more difficult. Keep people in your life that are going to lift you up, and this also includes toxic verbiage that you are telling yourself. Stop bringing yourself down. Stop talking bad about yourself. Stop saying that you're fat, you're ugly, you're stupid. Anything like that is going to make your life so much more difficult. And it's because you are going to be depressed, you're going to be sad, and you're not going to love yourself. Those things, cut them out immediately, and then you can focus on all the other things that I've mentioned here today, and then you can really work on getting your life on track and simplifying your life the best possible way you can. So guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video. Whew. I have lived by some of these examples. It took me a little bit of time to really find my footing and understand that my needs are more important, and living a more simplified life makes my life healthier. So I understand how it could be a little bit tough for some people, but it is something that you truly need to do. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. I want to give a big shout out and say hello again to all the new subscribers. We've gained some more subscribers over the last couple of weeks. I just want to say hi, welcome, and I really appreciate you stopping by and checking out my videos. Again, I will leave links down below to past videos that you may be interested in. Stay tuned for up and coming videos. Like I said, I got the budgeting videos coming soon. I'm going to do probably a 90-day recap on law of manifestation and law of attraction, going over my law of attraction planner. I also want to talk about some books that I've been reading. I just have a whole bunch of things coming up soon, so make sure you are giving a thumbs up, like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. So for now, guys, I hope you have a great weekend. Enjoy the weather, and I will see you really soon.